Twitch to catch up. Yee. Alright. Just gotta wait for this to load on my phone. Sorry guys. I gotta do an audio check like normal. Mic check. 1, 2, test, mic check. Sorry guys. Audio check. Mic check. Test, mic check. You sound alright. It's a me, Mario. Alright. I am live. We are back. I know. Earlier streams. Ooh. That's okay. I like it this way. I don't like staying up till like 2 at night. Late. Way too fucking late. Now wait for the game to load. Still got plenty of stuff to do today. Thought I clicked it enough. So, looks like we're helping the cons today. I'm probably gonna go to camp. There's a lot of quests there. I know we talked to him last stream about starting to get supplies. There's like food additives down in Vault 22 grad. There's all kinds of stuff. Right now though, it looks like I'm helping the cons still. I have an unarmed move that's really good. So, I call it the pocket sand move, because whenever I use it, I think of that dude from fucking King of the Hill. It's literally, look, because the attack is literally you throw sand in your opponent's face before you do a power attack. It's fucking hilarious.
Hey there, you looking to buy or sell?
I want to go talk to those other people first, quite honestly.
Hey.
The people at the Grab and Gulch. Yeah. Grab and Gulp? Grab and Gulp, not the Grab and Gulch. We should go talk to them. See if they can strike up a deal.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
His family has more quests that aren't related to just the Great Khans.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Alright. I'm hoping the Great Khans are still chill. Alright, they're cool with this.
Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here.
That was the plan. I finished the Crimson Caravan run.
Great. Here's your payment.
Now that Anders is back, how about that work?
Yeah, you did good finding him. Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
Sure, what have you got?
You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3.
Piece of cake.
Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back.
So I personally like to get all the great con stuff done before I go in and explore Vault 3 and get rid of all the fiends. That's just how I do it, though. You can just go in there guns a-blazing if that's your thing. I play it a little bit differently than everyone else plays. That's the beauty of this game, is you have options. Oh shit. Hello, Fire Gecko. Couple I am. Alright, I had to switch between the guns. My quick reload perk wasn't working for my cattleman. I wonder if this... Did I do 3-card bounty quest yet? Yeah, I just didn't discover the Poseidon gas station right here. Well. Ooh, I need a right-away. Alright, now we go say hi to the fiends that are in here. There are a lot guarding the outside. But I think we have plenty of blank. Should be able to take care of things. There's all kinds of doors to get into Vault 3. There's one on the other side near Dragonify, too. Hello? Shimmy, shimmy. Ah, dang. Oh, I do have plenty of 38 special, alright. Kaplow. Oh no. I need more than 3 bullets, come on now. Away from the Granada. Ugh. Alright, I'm try to make my visit into Vault 3 very quick before I come back here to help out the NCR. Just make sure our armor's repaired. now we head on into Vault 3. We have to talk to the gatekeeper, though.
This is what I've been waiting to see. A big bad con bringing in the medicine. How about you toss some psycho my way?
Where's your boss? I want to know you're hitting me up for a freebie.
Hey, no need. No need. I was just kidding. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. I was just kidding about tossing me some psycho, so you don't gotta say anything about that. We have a con coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at him. Are the cons gonna keep selling us shit if they join?
Alright, so... basically everything that we need for this quest is to our right. Just have to go down. When I come back here later, I'll explore the rest of the vault. There's plenty of stuff in here. Taking these medical supplies though. That's along our way. There's usually food in here too.
Trim is going to be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there.
Potato crisps. Uh-oh. I did not mean to grab that. That's okay. There is a lot of supplies here. And I don't feel bad because those fiends could not lockpick that freaking lock. And they're raiders. So, I mean, they have that going for them. Take all the bobby pins.
More tough security shrines?
Now we just go in here.
Get our shit from now that the cons are all buddy-buddy with the ends.
We need.
I wasn't expecting a recent.
There was something we needed to grab for a
Do you have
quest
anything
later.
from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Here I've got a package from your friends Jack and Diane.
About goddamn time. Tell the cons they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
CR.
Well, it ain't gonna be a problem for you guys for very much longer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't want to stay in this vault for very long. I literally came in here, murdered all the vault dwellers, and took over.
Damn, I got some bad shit.
Oh, I gotta pick up those. Alright, let's do. Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta pull the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk! Name that movie. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Sadly, I do not have a Discord. Probably get one, but not really my thing. I am what some would call a boomer. Alright, let's repair this. Ah. That's fine. Can't repair anything with a pool cue, can I? Oh, in this vault, they had all kinds of fucking pool tables. That's why the fiends have pool cues. I think I was forgetting something. Alright, anybody else have a laser weapon? We've heard a few of them coming up here. Oh, there's more. Probably bitch the Great Con armor. Ow. There we go. There we go. Now we have some stuff to sell. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, there's usually some fiends back here. Back here in the graveyard of Vegas signs. This is where we came in from, too. E. Let's get out of here. Agua. Oh, hello, fiends. Sounds like machine gun fire in the distance. Yeah, there's a hunting shotgun, I think. Ooh, dang. Gonna be business. Sorry, fiend. Lever action. I'll take it. Get that bonus from the cowboy perk. Sure, I got everybody's stuff. If I find like a varmint rifle, I can repair it. But I'm not super worried. On back to Red Rocks.
Hello.
Alright, let's talk to Diane real quick.
Did you make that delivery yet?
I did.
And you didn't even get skinned alive.
There we go, we learned
I'm
the
impressed.
unarmed technique.
Here's your payment.
You've learned the Great Khan's special move. To use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving left or right. You'll scoop up a handful of dirt and throw it in an enemy's face, momentarily distracting them. Pocket sand. Any new jobs for me?
Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
Alright, I think we've taught Jack everything we can fucking teach him.
Hey, what?
See if he has anything. Nope, just the super stimpack still. Well, okay. I'm gonna go here to get Brock flowers. And then I'm gonna travel up to the abandoned bunker so we can get some weapon repair kits and some ammo. I need to do a supply run.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Well, thanks. That was a little belated. Oh, this is gonna get murdered. Okay. Oh, fucking shit, dude. All bets are off now. Yeah, I figured. Alright, let's... Plenty of fixer on me. And... Are you kidding me? Oh, if I still have Daniel's hat on, shit, I need to take off my hat. Oh, damn. You still shooting at me? Mans did not learn. I knew that was gonna happen, though. They like to spawn here as a Legion hotspot. We're just gonna take everything. Tell if it's a body. No, it's just a mole rat. Um... Get this repaired. Excuse me. Fried rice is fucking saying hello. Alright. And then I'm not over encumbered. Let's go see what's up in the abandoned bunker. Should be at least one free voucher for caps. Should be able to get some ammo. We're gonna need it. Oh, that's what else I could repair. Ah, 3 vouchers. That's not bad at all. Oh, don't need that much ammo. Fine, right. Always need stim packs. Wouldn't hurt to get some medics. And some buff out. Alright. Now that I actually have some ammo. So we'll go do this before we go to Camp Karen. Finally get this quest done. That, and there is a quest we can do here later. We help train some troopers.
Patrolling.
Alright, let's go and figure this shit out. The chief should just be hanging out here. Gonna save. He might take his ranger sequoia back from us. We'll see.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water.
Oh, my sister's home. I better go say hi.
But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
I'm back, guys. We're gonna ask him about all this stuff.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
Fires.
Legion fires. They burn high wherever the Legion goes. Caesar's a hard man to figure out, but he always wants you to know when more troops are at your front door. Shoot.
What do you know about Caesar?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping.
Joshua Graham was his
Not
partner.
much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoot
Oh.
back when they were
I
still at
misspoke.
war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
Graham wasn't a follower. Just a translator. What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam? How did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
I got fucked up at Hoover Dam.
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
I know Graham's not dead.
It's not that clear-cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Are the Blackfoots a part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one.
Well, Caesar's dead. Let's talk about something else. How's the NCR doing?
Mojave Outpost sent word through the stations. The Rangers coming up from Baja moved through Dayglow a week ago. Some of the patrol rangers have reported that Oliver's power armor heavy troopers are starting to reinforce the front lines.
We've seen a
Wish they
few
got
of them
here
pop
earlier.
up.
That's a Senate for you.
Those damned NCR Senate. What do the new Rangers mean for the NCR?
The Baja Rangers can do more advanced night scouting and sharpshooting to assist the troopers. Ranger combat helmets are old pre-war gear.
Those would be our old
They're
buddies,
built-in low
based
light
on our
optics.
character lore.
Makes a big difference.
I say buddies. We might not know all of them personally. Desert Rangers, even though it was a smaller faction compared to the Legion, was still fairly big. Tell me about the heavy troopers.
They have the best equipment the NCR can get its hands on. Power armor salvaged from our war with the Brotherhood. Tech strip out the joint servos so you don't need special training to wear it. It feels like you're carrying a Brahmin on your back, but it can take a heck of a lot of punishment.
Oh yeah. Unless you know where to shoot them. In Cooper's case, or was it Cooper? What's the ghoul's name from the Fallout show? Just fucking would go up to him and he pointed at their fucking that like one welding spot in the power armor, just fucking killed all those Brotherhood guys. It was fucking great. Let's talk about something else. What's the Legion been up to?
Word is that the Legion's old-timers have shown up. Caesar's veterans from the Red Oaky Centuria and what was the Painted Rock tribe. They're the best of the best and the baddest of the bad. Short of a Centurion or Praetorian, they don't come any tougher. You come across a pack of them, weigh your options carefully.
Oh, thought I unplugged my mic. What makes the veterans so tough?
Take a regular legionary and age him 10 years. Whatever they lose to age, they make up for with experience. Life expectancy isn't long in the Legion. You live 10 years in Caesar's army, you're forced to be reckoned with.
Tell me about the Centurions.
There's no real equivalent to them in the NCR. Centurions are battle-born elite officers who earn their rank with blood and sweat. They wear special outfits, too. Pieced together from the armor of all.
There's a captured Centurion officer in Camp Carrion.
Tough opponents.
It's one of the quests we have to do. The Praetorians are Caesar's elite guard. Who also had the haircuts and the fucking power fists and the sunglasses. They're fucking weird.
Caesar's elite guard. They travel with him wherever he goes. A bit of insurance in case any of his guests get funny ideas. They aren't the toughest legionaries, but they're the most devoted to Caesar. They believe in everything the Legion stands for.
Oh, they're throwing my doggy's ball downstairs. Miso, are you gonna come say hi to Twitch? Are you gonna come say hi to the internet and try to play ball? Miso. You can't see it. It's like right under the stairs. Oh, let's talk about something else. Tell me about the Rangers.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time, but at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
Hey, Mimi. How long have you been in the Rangers?
Oh, well, I guess it must be coming up on 40 years or so. Back before at least...
Hi, Miso, you found her ball.
It was a heck of a lot harder then.
Yeah.
Weren't as many of us to
Pretty
go
baby.
around, but I think it was a lot
Eat
easier
all your food
to
upstairs?
tell the good guys from the bad.
You have any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger rangers.
There must be something good the Rangers have done that you're proud of.
It's kind of a long one, but all right. About 25 years ago, a group of NCR settlers pushed way south into Baja. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map, but back then they were out of ways. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail.
We just gotta sit here and listen to him.
To one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. I went out with 6 rangers. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. We lost one woman to night stalkers and another almost died of dehydration. When we reached the place, it's 6
Poor
shacks
Miso's always
set
getting
up
yelled
around
at.
an old
She's a
well.
puppy.
There's over 24 bodies lying in the dune.
Miso!
And 5 men with
You're okay,
308
girl.
rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders, aren't even heavily armed. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in 50 miles. I didn't have to talk to the men to see that they did not care one bit. They had planted an NCR flag over the well. They would not budge until every last one of them was laid out dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we had already lost 10 Rangers on the way out. 10 Rangers, 5 men with 308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. Had some tough times, but it worked out okay for them. So there you go. That's my one bit of good.
So what happened at Hoover Dam in Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book. But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening.
Yeah,
We had packed the old city with C4 and dynamite.
It's a long
Crew
story.
that did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
The Burning Man.
Shoot.
I know you're the one who's manipulating intelligence data, old man.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Lead the way. Just gonna have to go into his office real quick. I don't plan on turning him in. Doesn't do the Rangers much good. General Oliver doesn't like the NCR Rangers at all, so getting rid of their strong leader isn't good for morale. Especially with the war coming off. If you turn him in, he just offs himself.
Yes.
What's up, Ghoul NCR Ranger?
Hello.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and I've talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
How does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
Unless you can figure out how to defeat those damn legionaries, huh? What a dilemma you find yourself in, Chief Hanlon. But what does all this accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize that I'd gone too far. I had to stop.